magical.
Madness. What's up, Madison?
What's up, Austin?
Oh, you know,
How are you doing?
I'm doing great
Yeah,
as usual.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably put a disclaimer on this one right now.
Go for it.
We've already done this.
This is our second time recording this part 2 that we talked about last episode.
Yeah. We lost everything.
Quite frustrating.
Basically. We lost all the audio.
Yep.
And
We thought for a second about using the camera audio, and as I was listening to it, I went, absolutely not. And then I put that file straight in the trash can and deleted it.
And then he deleted all of it. So I thought he was just deleting the audio that we didn't get, like the really bad. It just didn't come through.
Yeah.
And then I found out that he deleted the video and everything too. And I was like, well, I might have wanted that video. And
It's gone forever now.
he smiled. Well, I deleted it. And
Yep.
then walked out of the room. I said, okay.
Well,
and so
yeah, I'm just praying that this one works out all right.
Yeah.
And we're going to find out in roughly 45 minutes.
Yeah,
40 to 45 minutes.
yeah, we will see after we do that. But
So it's going to be a little So the last podcast, it was me kind of guessing whether this stuff was a ride, attraction, or a show or whatever.
Yeah.
But I already know now because we already went over these that you're going to.
Because you guessed all of them
yeah,
already.
so we're just going to kind of talk about them instead.
We're still going to go through them.
Yeah, we'll still go through them.
It's going to be brand new for everyone else. And it'll be
Just
brand new for us too because this is all brand new to us. And hopefully we just come across these things and learn how to fix them and don't have to worry about going through this again.
So for those that may be listening to this podcast for the first time, you want to explain what we're doing?
Yes. So what we are doing is we are going through everything that we have not been through at Walt Disney World.
Mm-hmm. As a couple.
So the first part, we just went through what Austin has not gone through, but just ride, shows, and attractions.
Yeah.
This one, what we're doing is doing the same thing with ride, shows, and attractions, and also just a few other things that we've talked about doing at Walt Disney World around the property.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much to do at Disney, so it's kind of hard to just place this into a small amount. This isn't even close to the amount of things that you could do there. This is basically just things that we've either talked about, rides that I could think of off the top of my head, shows I could think of off the top of my head that I knew that we haven't done that I know a lot of other people have done.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we will go into that. But first, I want to do our new thing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That I just
created.
The question.
Yeah. What do you got?
Yeah, so I'm actually excited about this one. Actually, that's why I wasn't answering you when I was ready to start because I forgot to make the question earlier. So I was making it right then.
All right.
So I actually don't have a pre-planned answer to this.
Sweet. What do you got?
So, what is your least favorite ride at Disney World?
Least favorite.
You can take it out, never ride it again. You hate that ride. What is your least favorite ride and why?
This one I think has been around since the beginning. You probably know what I'm going to say.
I actually don't. I didn't know. No, I don't know.
You want to sing the song?
Oh, is it? It's a small world after all?
Yeah.
No way!
Madison, that song is... What surprises me is they thought it was a good idea to repeat that song. How many times do you think you hear that song through the course of that ride?
I don't know. It's not enough. I think
I'm going to look that up.
No way. Don't.
Yeah, I'm going to look it up because I want to know.
Listen, Austin, that is my absolute favorite ride.
Let me ask.
I will say that a lot because there's a lot of favorite rides that I have.
How many times does It's a Small World song play during the course of the ride?
The answer should be not enough. It's not even going to say it out loud. You don't even have an out loud Surrey.
So, well, here we go. The song It's a Small World plays about 1,200 times during a 16-hour operating day.
Oh, what it would be like to work there.
But it doesn't tell me how many times you hear it during the course of a ride. But the fact that it plays 1,200 times in a day is pretty amazing.
That's incredible. I would be so happy working there and like listening
You would
to that.
not. You would not.
I love that song.
Okay.
And I love that ride. And the thing
I
is
don't
that
believe you,
you
but-
chose that ride knowing that you're going to ride that every single time you go to Disney. Because I won't go to Magic Kingdom and not ride It's a Small World.
Yeah, I mean, I'll ride it, but it's not. I could easily do without that ride.
Oh, it's so good. And then the big
They
elephant.
got the old animatronics and
the big elephant that moves. The only part I don't like is the clowns that are in the ceiling that come down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like clowns.
Yeah, Madison doesn't like clowns.
I don't like those at all. And I don't like those clowns either. And every time I see them, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay. That's the only part. But in like Disneyland, they have actual characters from movies, like the Little Mermaid.
And you're on a boat, right? For that one?
You're on a boat for the one, and It's a Small World.
You're outside though. You're on isn't there an outside part to that?
You kind of go outside, I think.
Yeah.
And it looks a lot cooler, I think, like just from videos that I've seen of it. But I love It's a Small World. So sorry, is there any ride that you think you could not go on that could be your least favorite, or that's it? I can't believe that's your least favorite. I'm so shocked right now. That is not what I thought.
What did you think I was gonna say?
I don't know. Maybe like Little Mermaid. That's kind of what I was thinking.
I don't even remember what that ride is, to be honest with you.
Okay, yeah. I thought you were gonna say maybe like Little Mermaid or Peter Pan. You don't like Peter Pan very much either, but I don't like.
Way prefer to ride Peter Pan
over Small World.
Yeah.
This is shocking. Do you remember how long that line is?
I don't remember.
No.
Let's move on to yours, though.
Well, I'm sorry. Okay. I know. I'm really just upset about this whole Small World thing. I'm gonna stay up all night thinking about this. Like, he doesn't like Small World. My least favorite is the space mission space orange. I've never gotten sick on a ride, and I don't need to ride that ever again. I don't like it. And then if I were to take another one, honestly, that the Finding Nemo one that's in Epcot that you haven't been on, don't like that one either. Don't need it. Yeah. But I would go on that one again, but I would not go on Mission Space Orange again. Why? Because I got sick. Yeah. And that's it.
That's that.
So let's get into some attractions, rides, and shows that we have not gone on.
Let's do it.
I actually should have sent you this list so that you can go through them as well, because I'm going to say all of these, I'm now assuming. Maybe. Carousel of Progress. Do you remember where that one's at?
Oh, man. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to remember any of these.
We could probably play this game.
We probably could.
Again, because I don't think you'll.
Oh, my
you'll
gosh.
Remember any
I don't. It probably, yeah. It's embarrassing. I'm going to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't remember a single one of these. Should we just do it again?
The Carousel of Progress is in Magic Kingdom. Okay. Yeah, do you remember at all that one? That one's like in Tomorrowland. I think that's one of like Walt's original rides. Okay. That he made, and they like
it goes
through,
up?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. It goes through like the time. Like goes through like the future, but the future is now outdated in that.
Yeah, okay.
And it's like a whole like animatronic show. Mm-hmm. We have not done that one, and we probably should do that one soon. Yeah.
We'll do it next time we go.
At least.
Coming up.
And yeah, that's about it for that one. I do want to go on that one. I'm not in a rush though to get on it.
Yeah.
It
won't be a priority.
No, there's so many things to do in Magic Kingdom. It's hard to make that one a priority.
Yeah.
The next one, the next one we're gonna go back to my least favorite ride is Mission
Oh,
Space.
but it was the green one.
Yes.
Yes.
It was the
We
green
did the
side.
orange one together, but we did not do the green one.
Yeah.
And and I think last time, if I'm gonna ride Mission Space, it's gonna be orange. I'm not gonna go to the green.
Yeah. So the green side is basically everything from the orange one, but doesn't have the uh like G forces. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I don't think it doesn't spin at all. It's just you watching a screen.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I think that would be a lot of fun
Okay.
because that show is like a lot of fun.
That little
I
screen.
thought the screen was a lot of
How
fun.
old is that ride? It's an old one. You can tell just
I
by
think
going in it.
I would assume that it's old. It
Yeah.
gave me like 90s vibes.
For sure.
But I don't know.
And then the
for
barf
sure.
bags.
The barf bags. We love
I
a
love
ride
the
with
barf
the
bags.
barf bag. I think that like there shouldn't be any barf bags on rides. Ever.
I mean, if people consistently throw up,
I
if
mean,
it's a regular thing, you need some barf bags.
well, I feel like you do need it on those, but I feel like the green side should be the only one that exists. You shouldn't have one that has barf bags. You shouldn't have that as an
Yeah.
option.
I mean, to be in the, like, you definitely don't want to be next to someone in that ride that has to puke because
That would
you're very close
you're
to everybody
so
in there.
close. And also, like, so I was just
And hopefully there's airflow.
me, you, and my dad that went on that,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just us in a row.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're in there with a stranger that you don't know who's getting ill.
Yep.
I
Get me off this ride.
Get me off. Get me off.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
I don't think there's
turn
any
it off.
stopping it once it goes, though.
I don't like.
I think you got to kind of stick it
Doesn't
out.
there has to be for emergencies? Like that is an emergency. Like
Yeah.
that immediate evacuation. Also, that ride cannot have long waits ever. People don't ride that, right? Like people don't wait.
There wasn't a wait when we went.
We
if
went.
I remember.
We went right on.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure like busy times of the year there's definitely a wait, but it can't be more than like 20 minits.
like how long do you think that is? Yeah. Do you because it's a quick ride too, right?
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
not very long.
you used to do what's the ride that you do at the fairs that I hate?
Gravitron.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like that, isn't it?
Same concept. Yep.
Yeah.
You're basically it's simulating G forces, so it's just pushing you back into the seat.
But if I
centrifugal force or whatever it's called.
But like there was we were like were we strapped in? I can't remember. Like we had seat belts and stuff. There's not at those fair rides.
No.
Because I went on one with you and I said never again. And I don't think there was
that one fair. Do you remember that one I went on?
Yes, I remember the one, and it was like
it went from spinning
it went like up
horizontal to then spinning vertical.
Yeah.
And then after some of these videos that have come out recently of carnival rides that
like exploding,
I will never ride anything like that again. If it was safer, I would, but not at a carnival.
No, but
if Disney came out with something like that, I'd ride it.
Well, yeah, everything at Disney is safe.
Yeah.
I would never not trust Disney except for that. But I don't trust that they have barf bags there.
Barf bags.
That's kind of hard to say after you say it a lot. But anyways, let's stop talking about that.
Yeah, move on to the next one.
The next one is I actually don't know the name of this one. Maybe should have looked it up, but I didn't. And it's the hot air balloon at Disney Springs.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you remember watching that?
Mm-hmm.
Like in the morning?
Oh, yeah.
We did that a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically at the Starbucks at Disney Springs.
They have that back patio.
Yeah.
That's outside. There's like a fireplace there.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
And then you can look out on the water.
Yeah.
Great little morning time to just kind of like a morning date, go get some coffee, chill for a minute, and you can watch this hot air balloon take on and off.
Yeah, I feel like when we go to the parks all day, we want that day off afterwards so that we can just do nothing.
Yeah.
And not nothing. We do a lot in that nothing day, but one of those things is always going to get coffee. And after I think we did that maybe 2 or 3 times on our last vacation.
Yeah.
Specifically at that Starbucks, and it was so nice.
When
Yeah.
we trip or vacation, I don't know what's a bit.
Go on vacation.
I'm gonna start saying that now. When we trip.
No, you shouldn't say that. Let's just go on vacation.
Yeah. Okay. When we go on vacation, coffee shops are very important to us, and we love our morning. Getting up in the morning, go getting a coffee, and I personally like to just chill for like 1 to 2 hours and just drink my coffee and just talk.
Yeah.
And so
it takes me a little bit to get to that point.
Yeah.
But if
Disney doesn't really have any craft coffee anywhere, so you got to either go to a Starbucks, and not a Joffrey's fan at all. I'd rather have Starbucks over Joffrey's.
We have had so many, like, I've watched so many things about people loving Joffrey's. And I would love to love it. Mm-hmm. I do.
That cold brew we got was all right, but it was also like
cold brew
100 degrees, and it just felt nice.
Yeah, but that was after trying Joffrey's maybe 4 other times.
Yeah.
Like, that was the only one good thing that we had, and it was because we hadn't had coffee, and the Starbucks line was too long.
Yeah.
And we don't, like, we're not a typical, like, at least I don't. I know you get it for work, but we don't usually go to Starbucks a lot. It's also nighttime. I have to put that disclaimer out there. That's why Austin is yawning a lot.
My bad.
But it is, we don't go to Starbucks, so it's not like it's like our favorite thing in the world. We would rather go to a fun coffee shop, but we just haven't found that at Disney.
But besides
Starbucks,
when you're on vacation, going to any coffee shops just kind of, even if it is a Starbucks, but you're just in somewhere else drinking coffee. But anyway, the hot air balloon.
The hot air balloon outside of Starbucks. Would you go on it?
I would. Yeah. You're kind of caged in. You feel pretty safe. It looks safe. It's kind of tethered to the dock too.
Yes, it is.
So like.
And they do turn it off like when it's super windy.
Yeah.
I would not. I don't think I want to go on a hot air balloon ever. And even if it's tethered down. What if something happens?
What if some kid comes up and cuts that rope? Or is it a rope? It probably is a rope, yeah.
I mean, I think it'd probably be more than a rope.
It's probably be hard to cut.
I don't think it's something you can just grab some scissors and just gnaw away at it.
Little scissors.
What's that kid doing down there?
No. Yeah, that would.
No.
And then you fly away and you're gone forever.
It's like the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Chances of that are probably pretty low.
It's a giant air balloon. It's not just like a regular air balloon. It's giant. So there's multiple people.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Anyway, that won't happen, but
no,
we'll move on to the next one.
Let's go to the next one. Okay. Moana's Journey Through Water. Do you remember where this is at?
Magic Kingdom.
No.
I don't remember.
It's at Epcot.
Okay.
And it's like it's new.
Mm-hmm.
It's a walk through attraction with water. So you walk through and you look at all the different like waterfalls and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of cool like water interaction things that you can do there. And I think there's like a big. Have you seen Moana before? The movie? No. Okay. Well, there's like Tafiti is like the person at the end.
Tafiti?
I believe that's how you pronounce her name. But
reminds me of Rafiki.
Okay. And who is that? Is that the monkey or the lion?
It's the monkey. just saw Lion King Mufasa, so I should know.
Yeah, well, you called that Rafiki before we went there.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's Moana's Journey Through Water. No wait, you just walk through. So I think this is a definite yes. Like we should do it.
Yeah, cool.
It's just a walkthrough, and it looks like it would be cool. So yeah. The next one is Astro Orbiter.
Don't remember.
That is in Magic Kingdom. And I was actually just listening to something today, and it's closing.
Really?
So I don't
we're not gonna
I don't
have
even
a
think
chance
it's
to ride
gonna
it.
be like they're gonna fix it.
Yeah.
So it's not even gonna be open for when we go. I think
that's a
it's
bummer.
gonna be closed, but it's like a Dumbo, like a spinner ride.
Oh, that's in the future.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tomorrowland.
Yep.
That's the one that goes super high.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I thought that's the one you were thinking of. But
that one I would want to do.
Yeah, we would want to do that.
Did they say when they were closing it?
I just heard it was being closed and then they were opening it back up maybe summer. I don't they're closing so many things this year, and
or is it because they're remodeling or like revamping them or
revamping, new things are coming in.
They do that a lot.
Yeah.
Like it seems like they do that often.
Yeah, I mean,
like Rock and Roller Coaster has been closed forever.
Every time we go there.
I've only gotten to ride it once.
Yep. And
it's one of the few thrill roller coasters they have.
Oh, so much fun too. And I think that one's probably going to close again soon because it is because that one's getting changed over to Muppets.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to close again, so it could probably close when we're there too. So
yeah.
Well, we won't ride Astro Orbiter, but we would like to. Disney, if you're listening, we would like to ride
Austin and Madison want to ride that ride.
If you could have it open
if you're listening to this. Maybe when we get big enough and this podcast just blows up.
Okay.
Disney of themselves.
The next ride that we the next ride that
they'll value our opinion.
We haven't gone on half their rides if they've listened to these 2 episodes. This is not the one we want to listen to. So the next one that we haven't gone on is Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which is new.
Yep.
And where's that at, Austin?
That's going to be in Magic Kingdom.
Yes, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
That ride used to be Splash Mountain, which we never rode Splash Mountain either.
Yep.
And that is because we do not like to ride rides that we get wet in.
But we're going to ride this one this time.
We are. I'm actually super excited for this because I love Princess and the Frog. And I think this one is going to be just so cool. Like the videos I've watched, the animatronics look so new, so fresh. And it just, it looks like it's going to be something worth getting wet for, I guess.
Yeah, cool.
And,
I'll ride it.
Yeah, and I think you're going to be more excited to go there because this ride brought your favorite snack, which you said the last time we went there, this is the best thing that you've had at Disney, which is a beignet.
The beignets.
Yes.
Yep, had them for the first time at French Quarter, which is where we're going to be staying coming up.
Yep.
And they're incredible.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be bringing them to Magic Kingdom because of that ride.
Yes.
And so I'm going there for the beignets.
Yeah.
I'll ride the ride, but
I heard that when you go through the queue for this one, it smells like beignets. Like there's
I really hope that's true.
I hope so too. Because can you imagine when you go through, and I know there's a gift shop too. So I'm wondering if when you get off the ride, you walk into a gift shop and then you can walk and get beignets. Because that would just be.
Oh, they have like a little stand or like a mini bakery in there.
I don't think it's. I think it's a stand for the beignets. But
do you think they make them at the stand, or you think they are pre-made and then just heat them up?
I would assume they're pre-made and then they heat them up.
Okay.
Or I don't know, knowing Disney World, they might just be putting them under a heat light.
Do they have your gluten-free ones?
I don't know if they have those in the park.
Or would they have to go to the other end of the completely other park and grab them?
They have to go all the way to French Quarter to go get the gluten-free
Multiple times we ordered when we were there last time, can we get the gluten-free option? And then come to find we're waiting 20 minutes. Oh, we had to go to the other end of the park and grab it. Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Like, it's always, the answer is always yes, but it's always after we've waited for 15 minutes and we're like, oh.
Because if we would have known we had to wait that long, we wouldn't have got it.
No, because I would rather just not eat than have to wait. That's just how I am. I always bring so many snacks with me in my bags to begin with. So it's like, I don't want to wait 20 minutes. So I don't think they even have a gluten-free option for beignets there. But it's okay because we're staying at French Quarter, so I don't really need them
We can
there.
get them whenever we want.
I'm going to have so many beignets.
I'm probably going to get beignets every single day.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'll have a beignet budget.
Beignet budget.
BB.
And you're going to go, we're going to wake up, get you a beignet, go to Magic Kingdom, ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure, because we have not done that. Get off and get you another beignet.
Yeah.
Come back to the resort, get you the third beignet.
Beignets 3 times in one day.
It's going to be great. It's going to be...
Honestly, when I'm at Disney, like, I don't care what I put in my body.
Yeah, we don't think about it at all.
Yeah.
Very conscious about it before we go, like just in normal life. But
I mean, you burn it all off at the parks.
Yeah, well, I mean, walking
You
just
sweat it all off.
Yeah, walking from anywhere there, it's super far away.
Yeah.
Okay, we got 2 more rides and attractions to go through.
Sweet.
And they're both at Magic Kingdom. So now looking at this list, most of this is at Magic Kingdom, which just shows how much there is at Magic Kingdom to do.
Yeah.
And you can't get it done all in one day. It's too hard. And there's just too much to do.
Need multiple trips there.
Yeah. But the next one is Hall of Presidents, which I also believe is going to be closed when we're there.
Really?
Because I just heard that today, too, that they close it the year after.
So we're going in May, if you're listening, so you're saying it may be closed by May.
Yes, I think so, because I heard that they close it the year after the election because they make a new animatronic.
But Trump, they should already have a Trump one.
Well, I don't know if they just, like, do a new, like... I don't know how that works. Because I think they close it even, like, if it's, like, a... Like,
so they'll have a 2016 one, and now they'll have a 2025 one.
Or... Sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. But I believe that's when they... I think they close it every 4 years. So it's not just... So maybe they refresh, like, all of them.
Yeah.
But it's just a show of all the presidents. And it's all animatronics. And I heard that Abraham Lincoln is, like, super cool in that. And that's all I really... And I love President Lincoln. So I think I actually would enjoy this, but it's not... Hasn't been on my to-do list.
Well, if it is open, we'll go check it out.
Yeah. But it could not be.
Yeah.
The next one that I know will be open... that we will do definitely that I'm very excited about is the Country Bear Jamboree. So
I remember where that one's at. It's in Magic Kingdom over by in like that country area where the Big Thunder Mountain is.
Yes. Yeah. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
The Country Bear Jamboree just got refurbished.
That's like an attraction, right?
No. Well, it's like a show.
Okay.
With like it's like you're a theater and you're watching the animatronic bears dance and sing, and they just changed it so all of them are like dancing and singing to like Disney songs.
Sounds like something kids would like.
Yeah, I think it'll and me. But I think they look really cute, and I'm excited to go see the new show. Not that I ever seen the old show, so I have nothing to compare it to, but I think I would enjoy this because there's a few songs there that I know that they sing that I really like. So they sing the song from Zootopia, and that's on my running playlist.
Okay.
The song by Shakira.
I didn't know she was.
Try everything.
I didn't know she sang in that movie.
Yeah, she's Gazelle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Have you watched that movie?
No. I have not.
Okay, that's That's where I thought this was going. Okay. So the next category I have for us is places and activities. These are things that we've either like talked about doing or I've mentioned to you before that I've wanted to do that are around Disney properties. So
Okay.
there's only one
So
thing.
not at the parks, it's around the property.
There's only one thing that's in the park, and I'll just talk about that now because we are going to do that on our next trip, and I'm really excited. But the one thing that we haven't done, oh, the dog is repositioning.
Yep.
Got to take his.
Got to circle around a couple times.
Yep. Yeah, and that is okay. He is, I think he might be more tired than you, Austin.
He might be.
But the one thing that we haven't done in the parks is park hopped.
Yep.
So we are going to do that in our next trip. I'm really excited to do that and excited to see the parks from that perspective.
Yeah. It'll be interesting, like knowing, wow, I can leave here and just go to another park. Like I don't have to go back to the room or.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, and I think we'll get more of the things that we want to get done during the day done.
Yeah.
So.
And at some point we'll do a podcast on like kind of what our plan's going to be.
Yeah, we'll talk about that trip later.
Because it's going to have to be very well planned out.
Yeah.
Which you're going to have all that under control.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I know you are.
I think that park hopping makes me even more excited to go there because I feel like I'm going to have more of a plan. Yep. And it's going to be exciting. And I'm going to say, oh, we'll do this just because we feel like doing it. But it's actually that I already had planned it.
Yeah.
And you guys will think that you thought about it, but I've already been thinking about it.
Oh, yeah. You're always one step ahead.
I'm always one step ahead. And so I'll make it seem like it's your guys' idea to do things, but that's okay. Hey. The next one that we haven't done is Movie Under the Stars.
Yeah.
So that's at every resort. They play a movie every night of the week for the kids, just like a Disney movie. They have a schedule and then they play it outside under the stars. And I really want to do this. And I remember seeing this when we stayed at Pop Century. It was like kind of right outside of our room that we could see it. It was by the pool area, and I just thought that was super cool. And I'm pretty sure they were playing like The Greatest Showman because I was singing the song I like walked out of our room. I think you were already asleep. But I think my goal is to just not be tired.
Yeah. That's the struggle, is getting back to the room and then being like, oh, I think I can stay awake for a movie.
Yeah. I just want to just not be tired and be able to go do this.
Yeah.
So that would be something I'd like to do.
It'd have to be a movie like I'm interested in though too.
Yeah, which is a very hit or miss. So basically if they're playing Ratatouille, I can probably get you to go do this.
I would go do that, yeah.
And if they're not
watch Ratatouille at Disney would be that'd be a fun experience.
Yeah. If they're not playing that, I don't know another movie I could get you to go see.
I like Up.
I feel like maybe I could get you to see Tarzan.
Yeah. I like the Toy Stories.
Toy Stories? Mm-hmm. That would not get you, though, to go. You wouldn't stay up to go see it, though. I think Ratatouille and Up are probably it.
Yeah.
Which is very surprising because Up is very sad.
I'm sure they play Ratatouille at the Riviera somewhat frequently.
I don't think it was playing when we stayed there.
Probably not, but I'm sure they do play it there.
I wonder. Well, you can go. I think you can go to the other resorts. I don't know. Because we'll have to go over there and just say hi because, we just love
everybody.
It so much. We love the Riviera so much. Yeah.
Definitely want to go. Yeah, I'll want to go check out the Riviera again when we're there.
Yeah, just to
remember.
Yeah, just to walk. It's just so beautiful and so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one that we haven't done that's brand new is the Cake Bake Shop.
Yes. At the boardwalk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm so excited to go in there and check it out because it just looks like very pretty in there, which I love pretty things. I like to go into new places and I like when there's like a whole theme, and they definitely feel like the pictures I've seen definitely feels like it has that.
Yeah.
And I also heard that it's very good cake. And you know what they have? They have macarons.
Macarons. Nice.
And
Are they bigger macaron? Like, are they just regular size?
I think they're just regular size because, like, that one in Epcot that I usually get is a really big one. And I like that one, but I do like I like a small macaron just so
Yeah.
I can get, I like a couple
Multiple
flavors.
Yeah. Try them out.
So I can see which one's my favorite. But they have them, and I'm very excited for those.
Yeah. I mean, anything with food, I'm ready for and want to do.
Yeah. I can basically get you to do anything if it comes with.
Yeah.
I would say this has a really good food option, a really good dessert option. You'll be there.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for anything pastry specifically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pastry in the morning with your coffee is your favorite.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm part European.
Yeah, you have to have your pastry and your coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go there one day. Europe.
Let's do it.
Or to the Riviera.
Either one.
Anyways.
Coffee at Riviera was a massive disappointment.
Okay.
Massive
We had
disappointment.
a very bad experience with that,
Yeah.
but we did learn
First
later.
day, let's try it out. What is this?
We did. We learned later though that we didn't order like the specialty coffee that like everybody talks about there. Like it's like there's some iced almond cold brew thing.
Next time. I wish we would have known that when we were staying there.
Well, we'll stay there again.
Yeah.
Anyways, another thing we haven't done is it's getting late, I feel like. So
we're doing all right.
Okay.
We probably got about another 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Got another 10 things. Just kidding. Another thing we haven't done is most of the restaurants in Disney Springs.
Yeah.
There's so many restaurants in Disney Springs.
Mm-hmm.
And so many good eating options. And it's hard to pick where we're going to go. So I would, and we don't go there very much. Obviously, you've only been there twice. I haven't been there very much at all. So it's not like we are there every weekend.
Right. Yeah, we don't live near there. Like, the people who would go to every Disney Springs restaurant are the ones who live in the area. And it's just like a place to go on a weekend or a...
Yeah. But I would like to keep trying different restaurants when we go there. The thing is that all the restaurants we've gone to are really good. So it's hard to not just gravitate back to those restaurants. Like, we went to...
Especially if you know you like it already.
Yeah, we went to Raglan Road.
Mm-hmm.
And the time that we went there was so much fun.
Yeah.
And they had the Irish dancers. I also love an Irish pub restaurant. That is one of my favorite restaurants.
Definitely a vibe and an atmosphere for sure.
It was such a cool atmosphere. It makes me so warm inside. And they had gluten-free fish and chips, and that was so good.
I don't remember what I got.
I'm
going to guess it was a burger.
I actually don't think you got a burger. I think you got maybe like a potato cake or a potato hash thing. It was different, but it was really good. But that restaurant was super fun, and we went to Summer House.
Yep.
And I loved that.
Enjoyed that place. That margarita pizza was great.
Yes, so good. And the cookies were fantastic there. And we stopped several times for cookies. And I will definitely be going there again for cookies. And there's so many cool restaurants to go to. I just feel like we should probably try more of them. So that's why I put, we haven't done most of the restaurants there.
Yeah.
And another thing we haven't done revolving around food is something called Hoop-de-Doo Review.
Hoop-de-Doo Review?
Yes. So
I don't remember this.
This is like a musical show, like a dinner show, basically.
Oh, yeah.
So you get like a bunch of food, and it's like home style cooking, like brisket, I believe.
Mashed potatoes.
Probably taters. I don't actually know I didn't look I should have looked at the menu before, but I know you get like a lot of that comfort food. And then there's a show that goes on. The only thing that I think that they do there that I don't makes me weary about doing this is I know that they call people from the audience
Okay. Yeah, I
to
remember, yeah.
participate in the
And you do
show.
not want that.
And I do not want that. I do not like shows that do that. And that part makes me nervous.
So you probably wouldn't want to go to a magic show.
No. I would go to a magic show if I knew I wouldn't be called on.
Yeah.
Like I think it's really cool to watch.
What if they pretend to like cut your head off?
Terrible.
All right.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I went to the Blue Man Group,
Mm-hmm.
and one thing that I just don't like is when like the performers come into the audience, or like I just like I want to watch a performer, not like be interactive with the performer.
Yeah.
I guess
You just want to
like
go and watch.
Yeah, I don't want to
I
do.
don't want to leave my seat.
I don't want to leave my seat. But when I went to the Blue Man Group, they like walked through the crowd on top of the seats.
Oh wow.
And then things fell down like big, I don't know, blow up balls fell down on us, and I was like I never want to come to one of these shows again. It was so cool. And then that
I'm
happened.
a drummer, so I would enjoy every second of it.
I think you would love
Yeah.
it. You could definitely be in the Blue You are very bald.
Yeah.
You just have to be blue.
One day I'll do one of these and I'll be completely blue.
Yeah. And just drum during it and not talk.
Yep.
That's their thing.
One of these podcasts, I will be completely painted blue, and you're just going to hear me hit a drum.
Yeah. And that'll be your response back.
Yep.
It'd be really cool. But that show was really cool until he did that. So that's why it makes me nervous about Hoop-Dee-Doo, to see if I would actually like it or not. But so many people talking about it. Yeah, I don't know what it's about, but I think we might like it. I just don't know.
Yeah.
And the last thing that I have on here is something that I have always wanted to do, and we've talked about doing every time. And I think it's, again, just like the nighttime being tired after doing so much during the day, is watching fireworks from a resort.
Yes.
Like the Polynesian, the Grand Floridian, the Contemporary, one of those resorts. We did kind of already do this.
Yep.
When we stayed at Riviera.
Yeah.
We did have a beautiful room with a balcony, and we got to watch the fireworks right from our room of Epcot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I actually really enjoyed that. Mm-hmm. And the buildings, like getting to see it from that aerial view, and the buildings being lit up, and it's cool seeing it, like, because we had not seen it before in Epcot, so you kind of like saw it from a different view outside and wasn't sure like what was really happening, but then getting to see it a couple days later in Epcot and being like, oh, this is what I've been seeing from my window. Yeah,
it made it really cool after we got to see it, like actually sitting inside of one of the countries.
Yeah.
It was, you're just like looking around.
We watched it from like Italy, I think is where we were at, or somewhere around there.
Probably. I mean, we sat in Italy for a long time, and then we found somewhere to stand around there. So that sounds about right. But it was so cool to watch it from our room. And I would love to stay in one of those rooms just normally. But before I stay in one of those rooms, I would like to just make my way over to the resort to go watch this, you know?
Yeah. If you stay in Riviera, try and get a balcony where you can see the fireworks.
Yeah. I mean, we could see the fireworks and the Skyliner, I think. Right from our...
Yeah, we could.
Right from our room. It's just so... It
was nice.
It was so nice. And I would love to be able to see specifically Happily Ever After. Like, I don't want to go watch Epcot fireworks from somewhere. I feel like that was great. If you could move that Riviera room over by Happily Ever After, I'd feel so much better. But I would like to, you can go watch them from like the Polynesian. They have a whole beach area, and they will bring in the music to the beach, so you like actually can listen to the beautiful Happily Ever After music that makes me cry every time. And I'd like to see if I can have that crying effect like at the resort. Mm-hmm. I think I would, just because I think I cry every time I just walk into the Polynesian. But
yeah, if it's on your it's on your bucket list, you want to do it the first time you experience it, you will cry.
yeah, it doesn't even have to be the first time. It's usually every time. But Happily Ever After just has the most beautiful music, and to watch that from the park and to be able to watch it from the resort, that would be really cool.
Yep.
So I would love to do that the next time we go there.
I would too.
Yeah. So
To be able to do that every night would be great.
Yeah.
And then you go to sleep.
Go to sleep. So
and
maybe
repeat.
one day when we stay there, we'll be able to do it every night. Maybe the next time we go there, we can do it one night. One night, just stay up late.
Yeah.
And do it. But
for sure.
Yeah, these are all things that we have not done, and there's so many more things. I'm sure there's even like rides and shows that I'm forgetting of that we haven't done. That I just didn't look up anything. I just wanted to go off of my like just knowledge. Yeah, my
there may be a part 3 at some point. Who knows?
Yeah, there could be, and I know there's definitely things that I'm thinking of right now that we haven't done. Like Austin's never been to the boardwalk at night when they have like the performers out there, and that's something that I think he would really enjoy.
Yep.
And
boardwalk's cool. It's a cool atmosphere.
Love the boardwalk.
Yeah.
And we only went there early in the morning one time, so I think there's a lot of things that Disney has to offer, and a lot of things that we would have a lot of fun doing.
Yep.
And hopefully the more we go there, the more we can do it. The cool thing about this that I really like to just wrap it up is one thing that I love to do on a Disney vacation to make it new is to do something new every time, something to look forward to. If it's staying somewhere new, if it's we're going to do a new dining reservation, if we're going to go on a new ride specifically, just to have
changing up kind of the plan, or
we're park hopping, like that feels like a completely different experience. Just to be able to do something new makes it feel like it's a new vacation. So even though you're going to your home, your magical home, it feels different, and it feels exciting to do that every time. So that's why I like that our list is so long, but I felt like a very bad Disney wife after this.
You are not.
Thank you. Thanks for saying that.
Of course.
So I think that's about it for today.
I love it. Yeah. I'm excited. Lots to do. Talk about.
Lots to do. Let's talk about. If you're
just tuning in by podcast, we have a YouTube channel. Go check us out. Magical Madness on YouTube. And from me, Chris Pratt and Madison, thank you for listening.
Yeah. Have a good night.
And we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.